So I just had somebody ask me a question in response to an email, and so I decided I would take a quick break, get my selfie stick, and answer it for you. But somebody asked me and said, what's been one of the most fulfilling moments in all your coaching clients, your business clients? And that was just a really insightful question. And so I decided to answer, but I was thinking about this, and I think one of the most fun things that I think there's a common theme amongst all the people that I'm able to talk to and help, and whether it's in their business or whatever. And I think that it's summed up in this one story. I was actually coaching somebody, and I've been working with them for a few days in a row. And they've been doing study up to this point about how to improve themselves, and it was with routine automation. And I was just helping them to get their best level of productivity. And we'd been working, and he just got stuck, he's like, why can't I do this, like blah blah blah. And finally one day, after like day 5 or 6, he had this breakthrough, and he was just like, oh my gosh. He's like, I get it now, I understand. And I was like, talk to me, what are you learning? Tell me what you're learning. And he just said to me, he said, I've literally been studying these things for my whole life, but it wasn't until you gave me the system that I was able to organize them. And he said, I finally understand how to put into place everything that I'd been taught all along. And in that moment, not just everything that I'd been teaching him, right, and trying to help him with, but everything that he had learned up to this point in his life was now systemized and organized. And that just provided a lot of great clarity for him in the fact that he was able to then call upon those things rather than just being like these random facts and all these different systems that he had learned and could never put them together. All of a sudden he had a system that he could implement these different things. And I think that's what was most fun for me, is that it wasn't just like, oh, like let me help you with this new system of things that you can do, right? Like add it on to all the other list of self-help books or marketing books that you've ever read, right? But it was like, no, here's a system that will show you how to organize everything that you've ever learned. And it was just this huge breakthrough for him. And I've had similar experiences with business clients, right? When they're just like, oh, like they're like, why can't we get conversions? Or like, we get 1 million people to come to our website, nobody ever buys anything, right? And then you're able to walk them through, like, listen, you're so close, you're just a few tweaks away. And it's just like this light bulb goes off in their head, and then all of a sudden they're able to do things. They're able to get the results that everybody else had been promising them, but they just didn't have a system. They didn't have a place to put their information. And I think that's just been the most fun, is not necessarily teaching people new things, but showing them how to utilize the blood, sweat, and tears that they've already put in. And it's fun for me because I get to see the results of that. Not only what I taught them, but again, everything that they'd ever learned. And for me, I mean, it's just always so fun when you get to see people break through in mindsets, or break through and reach their make whatever they want to make for their passive income that month. Like, it changes families, and it just changes people's lives and their relationships, and it's just really fun. Automation, guys. It's a good thing.